Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. My name is Cody Bills. Today is September 10th. It's a Thursday. Keep in mind the export sales, which typically are released on Thursday, were pushed back a day due to the holiday shortened trade week. Also, tomorrow we're going to be receiving the crop production report and the USDA supply and demand report. Both reports have a big impact on the markets, especially if there's a significant surprise. Later on the show, we're going to talk a little bit about analyst expectations here for tomorrow's report. But before we do that, let's turn it into the grain hedge trading platform and see where we closed off the day. Corn trading up 5 cents, soybeans up 2 1/4 cents, and wheat in Chicago here trading up 6 1/4 cents. Also keep in mind, next Tuesday we will be getting the NOPA crush numbers, but that is something that we will talk about more after the weekend on Monday. Ethanol production did come out earlier today. We saw production increase 10,000 barrels per day. Weekly total up to 958,000 barrels per day. So that was very strong. That's actually 96,000 barrels per day over the 4-year moving average. That's 37,000 barrels per day over last year's production. So we seem to close off the year very strong here in terms of ethanol production. So strong ethanol production. Stocks did decline this week. We fell 360,000 barrels to 18.64 million barrels of ethanol on stock at the end of this week. Keep in mind, like I said earlier on in the show, export sales will be released out early Friday morning. We'll be paying close attention to them. This will be the last report for old crop export sales. Expectations for old crop for corn is between cancellations of 50,000 metric tons to 0 sales. Soybeans between cancellations of 50,000 metric tons to 0 sales. Wheat expecting for old crop 250 to 500,000 metric tons. For new crop, expectations here for corn between 350 and 600,000 metric tons, and soybeans between 1 million metric tons and 1.5 million metric tons. Now let's go over a little bit of the expectations here for the WASDE report on Friday. First of all, let's go over yield estimates. In August, we saw the USDA surprise the market by issuing a 168.8 bushel per acre yield for corn. They also issued a 46.9 bushel per acre yield here for soybeans. Basically what we've seen, a Reuters poll averaging about 20 analysts, what we're seeing is an average analyst guess expecting corn yield to be revised lower by a little over a bushel per acre down to 167.6 bushels per acre. Analysts are expecting soybeans yield to also move a little bit lower, down about 0.5 bushels per acre to 46.4 bushels per acre. So what that will do to ending stocks, according to the average analyst guess, is move corn ending stocks down from 1.713 billion bushels to 1.643, and move ending stocks for soybeans from 470 million bushels down to 415. Both of those, both corn and soybeans here, when we're talking about this kind of ending stocks, this is still bearish. I think that if we get these sort of cuts, I wouldn't be surprised if we just kind of move sideways, we chop sideways. It may be kind of the beginning of, we may have already seen the most ending stock forecast. We may start to kind of shrink, or analyst estimates or USDA projections of ending stocks may start to kind of shrink those ending stocks a little bit. But in general, I am still concerned that we will have negative pressure on the market. I think if we come in within analyst expectations, it's very unlikely that we rally back here. So we're going to need a little bit sharper revisions than what I talked about here, I think, to get any sort of significant short covering in the month of October. When we look at global ending stocks, this is what the average analyst guess is looking for. Corn, 193.44 million metric tons. That would be down from August of 195.09 million metric tons. So analysts are expecting to see global ending stocks shrink a little bit, expecting to see global soybean stocks shrink a little bit from 86.88 million metric tons down to 86.21. And wheat here, expecting to see ending stocks climb a little bit, up from 221.47 million metric tons in August to 221.90 metric tons in September. We'll have to see what the USDA has in store. Keep in mind that will be released out at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow. So do give a call if you have any questions, or if you'd like to, take a demo of that 14-day free trial that we have offered at grainhedge.com. Just go over there, put in your name, number, and email address, and we'll send you over a demo. You'll be able to download the mobile platform live, be able to view the market reaction live tomorrow. I would highly recommend doing that if you've never been able to view live quotes on your mobile phone. It's a fantastic platform. And so I hope you take advantage of that. And of course, if you have any questions, please give us a call at 877-472-4607. We'll be talking about the export sales report, as well as the USDA supply and demand report and crop production report, which is all released out tomorrow. Going to be a big day, most likely some volatility there in the market. We'll have to see how it all plays out. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll see you here on Friday.